Within DJI's catalog of products exists an unassuming little drone that doesn't quite look or feel like anything else out there. It never really found a home in the market for one reason or another. No, I'm not talking about the flying potato, I'm talking about its little brother, the AVATA, and it's a secret weapon that you should be using. They say you should always use the right tool for the job. Well, in this case, the tool is the AVATA, and the job is aerial chase footage. Through my adventures over the past year, I've had some opportunities to do some really unique flying. I had the chance to chase racing wings, and I was hired by the cops to chase cop cars. And at this point in my FPV career, I have plenty of tools. I have freestyle quads, I have a Cinewoop, and I even have a few RC planes, some with autopilot. But what I soon began to realize is that none of these tools were sufficient for chasing something that flies. And I believe there are 6 things that make a good aerial chase vehicle, and the AVATA has all 6. And the number one thing is the ability to adjust to the speed. I think the number one feature that the AVATA has that really sets it apart from anything else is the ability to change the camera angle on the fly in the air. I can't even tell you how many times I've set a camera angle on the ground that I think will be good, only to find out that it's way not as soon as I take off. With the AVATA, all I have to do is park it in the air for a second, change the angle, and I'm good to go. Long battery life. Airplanes and most things worth chasing can fly for a very long time. With the AVATA, you can get upwards of 10 minutes on one battery. Try doing that with your freestyle quad without sacrificing something else. Long range and reliability. With the long flight time comes long flight range, and those of you that grew up on free sky understand the importance of a good radio link. Those of you that flew analog understand the importance of a good video link. The AVATA has both. Agility. Airplanes are not like quads. They bounce around a lot in the air and they're not quite as locked in. So what that means for you as a chase pilot is that you need to be able to quickly adapt to the position of your subject to keep them in the center of the frame. Though the AVATA is somewhat underpowered for things like freestyle, it is very light, which means it's very agile. There's not a heavy GoPro sitting on the top, throwing the balance off, and you'll have no trouble keeping track of your subject. Picture quality. Obviously, to get good footage, you need a good camera. And while the O3 is not going to win any awards for picture quality, especially compared to a GoPro, it is certainly more than adequate for the task at hand in this specific niche of aerial footage. Especially when you consider the trade-offs for using an external camera like a GoPro. GPS. When you're chasing something, it's very easy to get very far away or in a place that you don't recognize, only to find out when you turn around, you have no idea where you are. And this sounds simple and intuitive, but trust me, when you're chasing something, you just get in the zone and it's very easy to fall victim to. The AVATA comes with GPS installed and return to home. So all you have to do if you get in trouble is just hit a button and the drone flies back to you. Now I know what you're thinking.
My 7-inch drone with a huge battery has super long flight time and it's really fast.
Or,
my Cinewoop has excellent picture quality and I've got GPS on it.
But my point is this, there is not much out there that does all 6 of these things well. You're usually sacrificing at least one of them. The things that make a good product are mission specific. You wouldn't drive a tractor in an F1 race, and you wouldn't take a C-130 to space. I made this video not to kiss DJI's ass, but to show some love to the AVATA. This little thing has gotten a bad reputation for one reason or another, and it's really not fair. It's important that we highlight what things do well, not just hate on the things they don't. And the thing the AVATA does exceptionally well is aerial chase footage. So if you have an AVATA collecting dust in your closet and something to chase, give it a try. Show it some love. Take it out next time, and you just might be surprised how well it does. Those of you that stayed till the end to hear this whole rant, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you got something out of this, I'd appreciate if you'd drop me a like down below. Feel free to leave me a comment, and please subscribe if you haven't. And until the next one, keep ripping, keep wrecking, keep learning.